This is Adam here. I'm talking with Philip, and we're just having a little bit of a discussion about the video editing that he does for Alan or Hothead.
Exactly.
Vlogs, and it's really interesting the work that he's been doing actually. So we're here at the Unibet Open in Copenhagen, and just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the kind of intense work that he's been doing to cover the event. So you've been filming for the last few days. What's it been like covering the event?
Okay, so normally the days are kind of stressful because you never really know what's actually happening, but the whole experience is really fun because it's on and off a lot of the time. You start early in the morning, you have to shoot for like an hour or two, then you got like downtime for an hour or maybe even more. But it's super run and gun pretty much. It's like travel vlogging, but at an event kind of. You never really leave the hotel, but it still like feels like traveling kind of. So yeah, my setup is just super set up for being fast and keeping it like as simple as I actually can. And yeah, it's interesting to see how the whole production crew is actually super fancy, and of course the image looks way better because the gear is better and they have like years more experience than I do, but it's super interesting to actually sit down with people who know what they're doing, because I'm not there yet, but I will be. And yeah, just learn and consume everything, and like I'm just a sponge of knowledge right now.
So Philip's been shooting on the Sony A6500 in 4K and using the 18-110 f4 lens to cover. Is that your basic setup for your run and gun shooting?
Yeah, I pretty much use it for everything. I think it's actually 105 if I'm not mistaken, or 118. But yeah, that's what I use for everything, like close-ups. The stabilization is really intense, so I don't even need a gimbal most of the time. Some things just happen with like the motion, and if you actually move the right way, it still works. And yeah, that's my run and gun thing. It works pretty well.
Yeah, and just looking at a couple of his edits as well that I'll put on in a second. Philip's created some really cool transitions that work really well with the locations and the whole vlogging aspect of the videos as well. So yeah, Philip, great to chat to you, and
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you at some more events.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Sweet.
It's a pleasure. Oh yeah, but let's find a good spot.
So this is actually the coverage of the event in Prague.
Yep. I'm just gonna pre-render that one.
I did mean to bring the card straight back. I got hit by 3 clients on the way through.
That's alright, Rob, no worries. So this is really cool, the transition with the sun. It's really nice.
It's kind of laggy because this one is not rendered yet, but
Yeah.
that's what 4K does.
And you're actually editing on Hothead's laptop, right?
Yep.
And it still can't handle 4K.
Yeah, we got one from Alienware. It's actually really expensive, and the whole product itself is really good. But if you actually put on like 7 effects to create those type of transitions, then the laptop is struggling kind of. But you can always like pre-render it, but it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do a shout to your Twitch or whatever channel?
Yeah, sure. It's just Tomlok on Twitter, TUMLOK. And from there on you will probably find everything else. Philipp Blank on most of the social medias. Okay, thanks.